Hi, in this video I'm going to be installing iAnnotate completely from scratch, and then I'm going to save a document to iCloud Drive. So I'm going to set up iCloud Drive. This I had problems with before, but I found a little trick to make it work. So here we go. I've removed iAnnotate from my iPad and now I'm going to reinstall it to demonstrate the setup process and show you the problem I had when first trying to save documents. We'll tap Open. We're greeted with a pop-up screen that asks us where we want to work with our documents. In other words, where do we want to store or save the documents? So, in this example, I'm going to choose iCloud Drive. You can choose any of the others now or later, and you can even choose to use all of them at some stage. They're simply connections to cloud storage, and one of them is to the internal storage here. But for now we'll go with iCloud Drive. It's Apple's own cloud storage service, so it integrates well with other Apple devices and software. Now it's important before you start that you've got some space on the iCloud Drive before you set up iAnnotate, or it just doesn't work. So we'll tap here. We'll tap Set Up Now, and the welcome screen disappears, and there's no confirmation that anything's actually happened. The iAnnotate Quick Reference Guide document, which we're currently looking at on screen, has already automatically loaded in the background. Now that's a PDF like the ones we work with, so let's see if we can save it to iCloud Drive. When we first tap on the tab of the document, a message appears saying that an asterisk before the file name indicates unsaved changes. So you can see there's an asterisk there now. Once we've set up a storage location and connected to one of the cloud services like iCloud or OneDrive or local storage on the iPad itself, in theory you can tap the cross here and iAnnotate will save the document automatically. But I don't trust that, and what I usually do is tap the name and tap Save To, which I'll demonstrate in a second. So for now we'll tap Got It, and then tap the name of the document, and now tap Save To. A list of the storage locations now appears. So currently we've only set up iCloud Drive. We did that just a second ago. So we'll tap iCloud Drive, and at the bottom of the list we'll tap Save To. Oops, now this warning has appeared at the top saying there was an error saving the document and to please check the internet connection and try again. But Branchfire, the app developers of iAnnotate, they said in a forum somewhere that this message is a little bit misleading, and it is because there's nothing actually wrong with the internet connection this time. So to fix this, we need to go into the iAnnotate library, and that's accessed by tapping this small cross in the top left of the screen next to the first tab. We can see the iCloud Drive connection icon. Let's tap on it and see what's inside. This space here is actually the iAnnotate folder within iCloud Drive, or at least it should be, and if there were other subfolders or documents in here, you would be able to sort them by name or date here. So there's nothing in here. We were unable to save before when we tried. On the main page we got that warning, and what we've got to do now is to force iAnnotate to connect to iCloud Drive by making a temporary folder, and that's going to kickstart the process. And so we'll tap this button in the bottom right of the screen. There are a few things you can do here. As you can see, there's several options, but for now just ignore the others. We're going to choose Create Folder, and we're going to give it a name, Temporary, and then tap Save. There doesn't appear to be any new temporary folder, but that has done the trick behind the scenes. Let's see if we can find that new folder we just made. Let's navigate back to the first screen of the library, and again we see the iCloud Drive icon. If we tap it, there's nothing inside, no temporary folder. So what we're going to do now is delete this iCloud Drive connection and make a new one. Okay, back again to the first screen. Now we'll select the icon by tapping in the small circle and giving it a check mark. And now at the bottom of the screen we see some icons. Tap the garbage can to delete the connection. This won't delete any documents you may have previously saved, it only gets rid of the connection. Now tap the plus button again in the bottom right and we'll add iCloud storage again. This is where you can add other storage options like the Microsoft one and Dropbox later if you want. But for now we'll choose Add iCloud Drive, and back comes the icon. And if we tap it to see what's inside, there's our temporary folder. So let's return to our document by tapping the Document tab. As you can see, we still have an asterisk next to the document name in the tab. Let's try to save this document to iCloud Drive again. Tap the Document tab, we tap Save To, and the list of connections appears, again showing only iCloud Drive at the moment. If we tap on iCloud Drive here, we navigate inside it to discover our temporary folder. But we won't go into that folder, instead we'll just tap Save To and save the document in the iCloud Drive folder itself. And you can see the progress indicator spinning in the tab showing that it's working. Let's navigate back to the iAnnotate library by tapping the little cross in the top left hand corner. And here's our temporary folder and our document saved. So we'll tap on the document icon and this returns us to the main iAnnotate screen. Let's add an annotation to the document and try to save it. We'll choose the yellow highlighter, highlight, and then tap the check mark. Now you can see the asterisk has appeared again, indicating unsaved changes. Let's tap the name of the document and then choose Save this time, not Save To. So the progress indicator spins and the asterisk disappears. Now we'll close the document by tapping the X in the tab. And because this is the only open document in iAnnotate at the moment, when we close it, we get directed to the library. Back in the library, we can tap on the document icon and bring it up in the main screen. Annotations intact. Now, let's go back to the library and delete that temporary folder. Select it by giving it a check mark and then tap the garbage can to delete the folder. Gone. And now we'll go back to the main screen by tapping the document icon, and that's it. We can now save to iCloud Drive. Hope this helps. Good luck.